So, okay, what do we got for fun facts here, Mike?
All right, so some fun facts we got was the film's original title was The Black Hills Project.
I don't think that's a bad title.
No, I wouldn't either.
I think they're both good.
I think they named it Blair after one of the director's kids went to Blair High School or something. That's why they changed it to Blair.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that I think is incredible about this movie, Mike, is all the mythology and things that they created and the backstory and everything and all the media hype and everything with this movie. They created all that. I mean, it's incredible to me.
Yep. So the script was really just a 35-page outline. So basically every day the actors in these woods, and we'll get down to it a little bit later, they would find their notes for the day, and they had to stay in character for what their notes were for their script for that day. The three main actors were only paid $1,000 a day.
Wow.
The teeth that's in the twigs were actually human teeth. I think it was one of the directors or something like that. So that dentist gave them to them. It says the actors use the GPS trackers to find their instructions for the day. I kind of just mentioned that.
Yep.
The actors had a code word for when they wanted to speak out of character, and it was taco. So whenever they said taco, that meant they could just talk freely amongst themselves and wasn't in a script type thing.
Yeah.
Shooting finished on Halloween night.
Wow.
19 hours of footage was edited down to 90 minutes.
Wow.
A lot of people really thought the three actors were dead. The family members were getting well wishes and were sorry and condolences. This is when I told Josh the F word occurs a staggering 154 times in the Blair Witch Project.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's worried about the F bomb or kids around here. You definitely don't want to play that around them.
That's how many times I say it every day, Mike.
Yeah, about 190. And this one right here I thought was really cool fact. It said Stephen King's son showed him the Blair Witch Project while he was in the hospital, and Stephen King asked him to turn it off because it was too scary.
Wow.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, that's pretty cool coming from Stephen King. I feel like the movie is more plays with your it's not super scary in my opinion. I'd say the last 15 minutes are epic of the movie. When Josh goes missing, the movie just turns it up. Yeah. And it's awesome. So,
and it's a build up too. It's not quite of a slow build up as you would think.
Right.
Now the shakiness of it, even back in the theater days, it made people sick and they threw up because of just the shaky screen of it.
Sure. It didn't bother me at all.
Yeah, I mean, going back and hearing how this thing was filmed, and it really just had an outline, and it was improv acting the whole time.
Right.
That's what I actually like it more once I found that out than I did probably originally when I watched the film. The way it was just hey, this is a guideline, stay in character of this. They didn't know that Josh was going to go missing, and then he just gets up in the middle of the night.
Well, and like sometimes they just give him a note and say, be irritated more at Heather today. Yeah. And they would act more irritated towards her. And she wouldn't necessarily know that they were going to act that way towards her. So like,
Josh, you want to bring up the fun fact about Mikey, about the company buying it out and trying to redo the ending of it?
Okay. Yeah. So, Artiston, I believe, bought the script and bought the movie. I mean, not the script, but the movie. And they didn't like the ending at all. They hated it. So they actually brought Mikey back, not anybody else, and I don't think, just Mikey. And they did like 4 reshoots of different endings. And Mikey said he didn't mind it because he got paid a ton of money because it was actually behind a big studio at that time.
Right.
One of the endings was him on like crucified on a stick man. Mm-hmm. The other one was he was turned frontward to watch what was going on. I think the other one was he was hanging from a noose.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think those are the 3. They might have done one more. I can't remember.
And they ended up sticking with the original, right?
And then they said, nope, we like the original. So, yep. So, hey, that's our review. We're trying a new format out, something shorter, more simpler, not as more in detail into the plot. So, we're trying something new here. Also, our next movie we review is 2006's Black Christmas. Now, this has not very good reviews on both sides, so I've never seen it. We want to check it out and give our own opinion on it and see how that goes. We got some Christmas themed movies coming up as well, one set in the winter, and so look forward to those in December. We are going to have fun, and like, comment, subscribe, right, Mike?
That's right. Hit that like button. Tell your comments below. Have you seen the Blair Witch? If you haven't, go back and watch it. What's your thoughts on it? If you're older like me, what did it do to you in that time period? But please, like Josh said, like, comment, and subscribe.